Hi everybody and welcome to Logic Language Learning. So this is a video which is going to be talking about bien and bon, and to a lesser extent mal and mauvais. And this would be such a massive video. I really could go on and 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 on about this ad infinitum, but I just want to cover a few points. So here's how it basically works. You need to be aware, and I don't mean this with any disrespect, you need to be aware of what an adjective is and adverb is. And often in American common parlance, American slang, they often get confused. So an adjective modifies a noun, so talks about a thing, talks about a noun, talks about a person, talks about the state of a noun, and an adverb talks about a verb, talks about how you're doing the verb. So, for example, he swims well, rather than, his swimming is good. He speaks well, he slept well, his sleep is good. And with all due respect, a lot of American modern parlance will be like, honey, did you sleep good? No, I slept well. All right? So you do need to get on top of that for this to make sense, because in French, we really need to know this. That said, bien and bon can both be, at different times, an adjective, a noun, and an adverb. Both of them can be all three. So mal and mauvais can also jump around and play around. So I just wanted to talk about some common phrases that come up and some common differences that come up, and let's just see if we can work out a bit of a system. I'm also going to be using two grammar websites that I'm quite fond of referring people to when some people just want to go and read. One of them I think is a little bit better put than the other one, but we're just going to see whether or not you yourselves can work out different examples from those websites. Good, so let's have a little talk. So let's go to my notes. So, some things that have just come to mind first. Some of these that are coming up, really commonly. So there's a lot of expressions with mal, which means badly, or bad, depending on the situation, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But some of the most common expressions that I hear that people get wrong are the following. All right, so we'll talk about the different versions in a minute. Let's just talk about some of the common examples that I really think people need to get a hand on. So, I slept badly. J'ai mal dormi. So I slept badly, that is an adverb. So because you're sleeping, which is a verb, badly, you're going to have mal. So whether or not you sort of think badly has got an L in it, therefore mal rather than mauvais, that's quite a good, good one to remember. My sleep is bad, basic adjective, sorry, mon sommeil est mauvais. Okay? Next thing, mal, when used as an adjective or an adverb, there will only ever be mal. Mauvais has a masculine and a feminine form. Mauvais or mauvaise. So that's another thing to remember. Mauvais, mauvaise. Side note, so does bon. Bon has the feminine form bonne. Alright? Next thing, there is a big difference between j'ai mal and j'ai du mal. So j'ai mal is your basic bland statement for I have pain. Ah, j'ai mal. You can add something on the end of it like j'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal aux jambes, j'ai mal à l'estomac. You can add those on. I have a headache, I have a, what did I say, mal aux jambes, leg ache, I have a stomach ache. Or you can use j'ai mal on its own. I'm in pain, j'ai mal. We'll come back to pain in a second. J'ai du mal, so you've got j'ai mal, j'ai du mal. J'ai du mal is followed by the infinitive. Sorry, it's followed by the preposition à and then the infinitive. And that is to have difficulty doing something. So I have difficulty understanding you. J'ai du mal à te comprendre. J'ai du mal à te comprendre. You can say that sentence on its own. J'ai eu du mal, I had difficulty. J'ai eu du mal. You don't need the next bit if we know what you're having difficulty doing. So j'ai mal, j'ai du mal, difficulty. So I have difficulty walking because I'm in pain, for example. J'ai du mal à marcher parce que j'ai mal. Yeah, so different expressions. Next one I wanted to sort of bring up that comes up quite often. What are we talking about? Yeah, so with the pain thing, so j'ai mal, j'ai un mal de tête, I have a headache. So mal there is a noun, I have a headache. So un mal is a noun. Also, third method with pain is that thing can do me pain. Ça me fait mal. Yeah, so, j'ai mal à la tête, j'ai un mal de tête. You wouldn't really say ma tête me fait mal, but in theory you could. So you tend to see the more commonly well-known pains, the famous pains, like a headache, a stomachache, they tend to be j'ai un mal, no, j'ai mal à la tête or j'ai mal au ventre, and random other ones tend to be whatever the body part is, me fait mal, te fait mal, lui fait mal, etc. All right? So in theory, you've got three ways of saying it. You could say j'ai un mal de tête, j'ai mal à la tête, ma tête me fait mal. All three would kind of work, but some are more common than others. All right? Next thing with mal. Mal is also a noun meaning evil. So le bien et le mal, good and evil. Quite formal words. Or le bien would be like the well-being, the maintaining the goodness of someone's well-being. Le bien, pour le bien de tout le monde, for everybody's best interests. But le bien et le mal, le bien contre le mal, good versus evil, that would be a word there. All right? So they're common ones that come up. Also with weather. Okay, il fait mauvais. Yeah, you don't say il fait mal, so the weather is bad, il fait mauvais. What other ones seem to come up in my corrections? Bien. Bien itself, now you can have c'est bon and c'est bien, and we'll talk about those in a minute, but bien is a common little insert word. Bien, like you'd use well in English. Well, bien, nice. It's a nice little insert word, all right? Next thing, and we'll talk about this again, it's really commonly inserted before a past participle. So, j'ai compris, j'ai bien compris. Yeah? J'ai reçu, j'ai bien reçu. So that kind of extends your verb. It kind of makes it, I definitely received the parcel. J'ai bien reçu le collier. Le collier. Collier is a necklace. J'ai bien reçu, j'ai bien lu ton livre. I definitely read your book. So bien kind of extends the verb a little bit as well. All right? Anything else I wanted to mention in my notes? I think I'm just going to go through what we've got in these on these websites. So I'll pop all these websites underneath. So we'll talk about them as we go through. All right? So let's have a look. So the website that I'm going to refer to first is French Together. Written by quite a good guy, not seen him teach or heard him teach, but textually it's well laid out, all right? So he's talking about situations where you should use bon and situations where you should use bien. So we're going to look at these and see whether or not we can sort of find a simpler way of working this out. So, for example, situations where you should use bon. To talk about sensual pleasures, to say something is correct, to say something is enough, to say someone is good at something, and bon used as a noun. So let's see if we would have known these otherwise with what we've been talking about. So to talk about sensual, by sensual I don't mean grrr, like a massage, I mean something that you sense. So that could include food, that could include taste, there you go. So the example that he's given, the soup is very good, you don't know what you're missing. Cette soupe est très bonne, yeah, feminine bonne. Cette soupe est très bonne. Tu sais pas ce que tu rates. And I like the guy because he's put ne in brackets, because basically orally we won't always say ne. So you don't know what you're missing. Tu sais pas ce que tu rates. I will have written the first examples out. I won't be writing these out. They will be on the link underneath, okay? You smell good. What's your perfume? Tu sens bon. C'est quoi ton parfum? Now, this one, yes, you could learn it with sensual pleasures, but basically that's also just down to the grammar. So you smell good is talking about how you smell, all right? As opposed to if it was bien, that'd be like you can smell well, as in your ability, your olfactory, your ability to smell is good. How does my dog has no nose, how does it smell? Terrible. So basically, if you're talking about, that smells good, ça sent bon, yeah? I can definitely smell, je peux bien sentir, I can definitely smell the cinnamon, je peux bien sentir la cannelle, all right? So sensual pleasures will be bon, all right? To say something is correct, okay? So it's not the right ticket, ce n'est pas le bon ticket, as he's put here. We've got the right person for the job. Nous avons la bonne personne pour le travail, pour le poste, as opposed to the wrong person, la mauvaise personne. Yeah, the wrong person will be la mauvaise personne, or it's the wrong boy. Damn, we've chosen the wrong boy. On a choisi le mauvais garçon. So the words for right and wrong, in this case, before a noun, are mauvais and bon, or mauvaise and bonne. To say something's correct, it's right like that, yeah? C'est bon, comme ça, c'est bon. So you're going to say c'est bon, and in other times you're going to say c'est bien. So to say something is correct, you're going to use bon. C'est bon, okay? Good. To say something is enough is similar. C'est bon, it's good. Yeah, you're good, that's enough. So the example he's given, vous voulez du sucre avec votre café? Do you want some sugar with your coffee? Non, c'est bon. So those two are kind of linked. You will also have c'est bien, which we'll talk about in a bit. To say someone is good at something, that's again obvious because it's an adjective. Yeah, it's describing how someone is. So, c'est un bon prof. Yeah, if you're wondering why we're using say for a person, then you need to see my video that I will attach underneath, which is il est versus say. So he's a good teacher, c'est un bon prof. You know, the neighbour's very good at this kind of thing, at tennis or whatever, you know, la voisine est bonne. Okay, but also, as he's written underneath, let me just check he's written the same thing I'm thinking. Yeah, in a slightly nuanced slang way, elle est bonne means she's hot. Yeah, she's hot stuff. But generally, it means she's a good person, all right? Or good at something, okay? For good at something, you can also use fort or fort. Moi, je suis fort en maths. I'm good at maths. Bon can be used as a noun, basically meaning bond or voucher. So, un bon d'achat. Yeah? So, we can't reimburse you, but we can give you a credit note. Yeah? On peut pas vous rembourser, mais on peut vous donner un bon d'achat. Okay? So, situations where you would use bien. All right? To express how you feel. Now, this basically means that you are going to use this verb with you're only going to use, well, you can use it with feel. It's basically called a copular verb. It's a verb which basically talks about your state. And that can be feel and be and other kind of things here. So if you have express how you feel, I feel, je suis or je me sens, you know, I am or I feel, you're going to use bien. Now we've got some debate about that in English, don't we? Like I'm good versus I'm well. Yeah, well is an adjective there for how are you doing? I am well, meaning I'm in good health. So don't be listening to English too much there. And again, if you're American, be sensitive with the you did good versus well and all this business, all right? So to express how you feel, je me sens bien. Je me sens, as you will see from the video, which I will attach underneath, se sentir will always use the adverb anyway. That will come up underneath. I will attach that video on se sentir. So I feel good, je me sens bien. Se sentir plus adverb or adjective. Sorry, se sentir plus adverb. Yeah, so je me sens bien, not je me sens bon. To express satisfaction, ouais, c'était bien. Ouais, it was good, you know, I was happy with the film. Was this movie any good? Ouais, c'est bien ce film, le film est bien, okay? Or c'est bien, je suis fier de toi, good job, you've done a good job, c'est bien. So, c'est bon would mean stop, that's enough, that's good, c'est bon, okay? So, if I was showing somebody something, and I wanted to say, that's enough, I've seen enough, if somebody was showing me something, I'd say, okay, c'est bon. If they were showing me something and I said, that's great, well done, you know your tenses, that would be c'est bien, alright? So satisfaction is bien. To say you like or dislike something, obviously bien is when you extend a verb. I talked about that earlier. So j'aime bien la musique as opposed to j'aime beaucoup. Yeah, j'aime bien. Okay? It extends the verb. So j'aime bien, j'aime beaucoup, they're extending the verb, all right? Number 4 is to say really. So you use this before an adjective.